Greetings, salutations, hi, hello, oi, hola, ciao, and mostly, hey everybody, I'm Daniel Muppet Boy hosting this show in a totally not copied, totally original, non-J Productions inspired OC. I'm honestly really happy with my art style. Anyway, I decided to do a logo history series since I really wanted to test my editing and art skills. For my first episode, I decided to choose the British-based Warner Village Cinemas as the primary logo. These guys were a joint venture between Warner Cinemas and Village Cinemas, British and Australian respectively, and was founded in 1996. Warner Cinemas already was in the UK, Germany, and Italy when they were formed in the early 90s, and this joint venture only expanded Village Roadshow's growing Empire Cinemas. This was before they made the Matrix people. Similar joint ventures in Portugal and Japan had already been made before Village joined forces with Warner, so this wasn't really a new thing. Bet you didn't know that. Warner Village then expanded a little more, opening cinemas in France and Taiwan, and Warner Lusamundo opened lots of cinemas in Spain, which I also didn't really know about that uh until until I did some research. Some of these parts of the script will be improvised. But then in the early 2000s, the company unfortunately left the UK and most of their locations were sold to View. Italy's locations were left unchanged until 2009 when they merged with Mediaset to form the Space Cinema. Perhaps the longest lived Warner joint venture was Warner Michael Cinemas, which lived until 2013 when they were absorbed into Aeon Cinemas. Now they're larger than Toho. Today we're going to be taking a peek into all of Warner's cinema bumpers, at least the ones I could find. Please note that I won't be including any policy trailers. Let's dive into this great mess. And I say great because it really is great and not much of a mess. It's not even a mess. The first bumper came out during the 100-year anniversary of cinema around 1993. Let's watch it! Personally, I think this is great. Sure, the CGI looks dated today, but the execution is really amazing. I just think the music got a little too dramatic during the lava part, and this isn't really the greatest tribute to the 100 years of cinema, but hey, still great nonetheless. This will be the first of a trilogy of items created by the Atlanta theater agency Cinema Concepts. They really had a thing with Warner Cinemas, even in the Warner Village era. You should definitely check them out. I think I'll include a link in the description of their 1997 demo tape and their trailer park page. They made a lot of stuff you probably might have seen in your local cinema. The second logo is this one, used as a feature presentation item. I can't tell if they used this ever since the Looney Tunes policy trailer or just used when the also Cinema Concepts policy trailer was introduced, but it's either one of the two. Let's watch it and see what's in store. Man, this totally isn't based off of like CCG88 or something like in this format of me commenting over a logo. Hey, oh, you're back. Okay. Well, honestly, even though this logo lacks in presentation, I still think it's pretty good. The music and the shield forming do add a bit to this logo, but it doesn't get you that pumped for the film. I honestly think it's because this logo was preceded by the previous one when it was being used. That one definitely does get you pumped. Anyway, let's move on. Alrighty, so the third logo was their last known collaboration with Cinema Concepts, but they could have easily done the fourth logo. Maybe? This one was used as soon as Warner Cinemas joined forces with Village. From this picture alone, it looks promising. Let's dive in. Man, I'm impressed. This logo definitely has a lot of things to cover. The CG in this logo, while dated, is still pretty well made, and all of the things going on in this logo are, while confusing, still cool. The music is also pretty good. Overall, a pretty good start to the Warner Village era. I've got only one variant for this logo, and it's a very rare one, only spotted in a commercial for Japan's Warner Michael Cinemas. This logo was uploaded by David Andreassian before his old channel got shut down. Oh man. I tracked down the original commercial the logo came from and took the following snapshot. Are you ready? Okay, go. Pretty cool, huh? I didn't even know this existed until David uploaded it. Well then, let's move on to the next and final logo. This one was in use from the late 90s up until 2009 when Warner Village's Italian operation shut down. Here it is. Oh my lord. Never before have I seen such a fantastic capper to any cinema's lineage of items and bumpers. Like, seriously, this is absolutely fantastic. Oh, and, by the way, I guess I'm taking a bit of inspiration from CLG Wiki for my choice of words since I was the one who edited that page the most. Huh. Anyway, seriously, this is the best item on this episode. This was an absolutely amazing, like, closing to the history of Warner Village. Everything just comes together so perfectly. All of the effects, the music, the Looney Tune shenanigans at the end, everything. This is overall great to get you pumped right before the film starts. I have only 3 variants this time, one of them being reconstruction. The first one is an English version, which I guess you could call its primary version. This logo has only been seen by the older crowd who actually remember going to Warner Village in the UK, so I guess you could say this is rare. I guess this is the first time you'll ever be seeing this variant, and, well, here it is. The second one is an also rare, even rarer than the previous Warner Michael logo, since it wasn't posted by anyone. Well, yeah, I just was, fiddling around with the internet one day and decided to, like, see what Japan had themselves had to say about Warner Michael, and then I just put in Google Translate, translated the name, and then I placed it in on Google. And while I was wondering about Google, wondering around Google, I am stuttering because this is totally improvised and is not in the script. I found this image, which, like, I just had to post it to the CLG Wiki and show for the whole world to see. And here it is. Yep, I bet you haven't seen that before. The next one is just a reconstruction made from comments on the CLG wiki. I remember seeing a comment from a YouTube video for this logo by a Portuguese person saying that Warner Lusomundo also used this variant, but changed it to fit the cinema's identity, which means that Warner Lusomundo changed the village and the village logo and name and put their own thought. CLG Wiki also had this in the variant section before I changed it. Yep, I didn't make descriptions for the CLG Wiki now. Anyways, I made a lazy reconstruction, and by the way, if you are wondering, I am Brazilian and they also speak Portuguese. Aqui está. Well, anyways, that concludes the pilot episode of Danny the Logo Historian. Yeah! I hope you enjoyed it. This is just a pilot, because due to my normally busy schedule, I won't be able to keep up with consistent uploads if this becomes an actual series. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again in a possible next time. Bye!